The city of Segola shimmered under the morning sun. Its tall buildings stretched into the sky like proud giants, and in the heart of it stood the magnificent mansion of Chief Nwabwiz, a man known far and wide for his wealth, influence, and most of all, generosity. People said that Nwabwiz's left hand never waited for the right one before giving. From businessmen to beggars, from church members to distant relatives, many had benefited from his open palms. Inside the marble-floored living room, Nwabwiz paced back and forth with a troubled expression. His wife, Nena, sat on the plush sofa watching him with narrowed eyes. "Nwabwiz, please stop walking up and down," she said. "You're making me dizzy. What is the matter?" He paused, inhaled deeply, and said, "It is Adi's children." Nena's mood instantly shifted. What about them again?" "They are suffering," Nwabwiz said quietly. "Chuka told me their landlord is threatening to throw them out. There is no food, no money, no guidance. They are alone." Nena scoffed. "And what do you want us to do? Haven't we done enough for your family?" "Enough!" Nwabwiz's voice rose. "My sister who was a widow died, Nena. My own blood. And she left 5 children behind. And are we the only people in the whole family?" Nena shot back. "What about your other brothers? What about your cousins? Must everything fall on us?" Nwabwiz's face hardened. "I am the first son. Responsibility starts with me. And besides, who among them has what I have? Who among them can feed 5 children without breaking?" Nena folded her arms. "You are doing too much. People take advantage of you." "I don't do it for people," Nwabwiz said. His voice softened. "I do it for God and for Adiz." Nena looked away, pressing her lips into a thin line. "So what now?" "I am bringing them here," he said firmly. "They will live with us." Nena's eyes widened. "In this house?" Her voice cracked with disbelief. "Yes," Nwabwiz said. "This house is big enough. Our blessings are big enough." She didn't argue anymore, but in her silence, something dark took root. 2 days later, a taxi pulled up to the gate. 5 thin, nervous children climbed out, carrying tattered bags that held all they owned. Chuka, the eldest at 17, stood tall with quiet strength. Behind him were his siblings, Nkem, Obinna, Kizaram, and little Amara, the youngest at 6. Nwabwiz welcomed them with open arms. "My children," he said, hugging them one by one. "From today, this is your home. You lack nothing here." "Thank you, uncle," Chuka whispered, swallowing tears. But standing behind them at the door was Nena, her smile tight, her eyes cold. "You are welcome," she said, but her voice carried no warmth. Her children, however, rushed forward happily. "Nkem, Chuka, Amara, come and see our rooms," they said excitedly. That was the only bright moment of the day. From the very first week, Nena's resentment became visible. "Why is this house suddenly as noisy as the market square?" she snapped one evening when the children accidentally dropped a cup. "Sorry, Ma," Nkem whispered. "Sorry does not solve anything. Do you know how much that cup costs?" Chuka stepped forward. "Auntie, it was my fault. I will be more careful." "Humph. You better be. You children were not trained well." A few weeks later, Nwabwiz traveled for a business trip one night during dinner. The dining table was filled with steaming pots of jollof rice, fried plantains, grilled chicken, vegetables, everything delicious. But Nena served her children from the main pot, and carried a small bowl of cold leftover rice to the orphans. "Mama," her daughter whispered, "why are you giving them leftovers?" "Keep quiet," Nena hissed. "Eat your food." Chuka looked at the small bowl, then at his hungry siblings. He smiled sadly. "Eat, my people," he said gently. "Tomorrow will be better." One afternoon, Nena scolded the younger ones for entering the sitting room. "This is not your father's house. Must you touch everything?" Chuka stepped in. "Auntie Nena, please don't shout at them like that." "Oh," she flared. "So you have grown wings? You now talk back to me." "No, Auntie," he said calmly. "But they are children. Children that their parents could not train," she snapped. "Look at them, always eating, always pressing light, always disturbing." The words cut deep. One afternoon, Ogochi confronted her mother. "Mama," she said timidly, "why do you shout at them like this? Papa said they are part of the family." Nena's head snapped around. "Do not question me. Not you. Not ever." "But Mama." "Enough!" Ogochi stepped back, frightened. Later that night, she sneaked food into the boy's room. "If Mama sees this," she whispered, "she'll shout again. But you must eat." Chuka's throat tightened. "Thank you," he murmured. But he knew this could not continue. That night, Chuka sat awake. His siblings huddled beside him. "Brother," little Amara whispered, "did we do something wrong?" Chuka's voice broke. "No, my angel. We did nothing wrong." He looked around the beautiful house, so full, yet so empty. One day, after receiving another plate of cold leftovers, Chuka gathered his siblings on the veranda. "We can't stay here," he whispered. "If we must suffer, let it be in our father's house. At least there, no one will shout at us for breathing." His little sister, Amara, sniffed. "But we have no food there." Chuka placed a hand on her shoulder. "I will find some. I promise." At dawn, before the mansion awakened, they slipped out quietly, walking toward the house their parents left behind. It was old, dusty, and nearly empty. But to them, it felt like freedom. When Nwabwiz returned later that day, he searched everywhere. "Nena, where are Dee's children?" She shrugged. "Maybe they went to play." "Play," he repeated. Something felt wrong. He rushed to the kitchen and saw only 5 unused plates. He rushed outside. "Driver, take me to my sister's house now." When he arrived, he found them sitting on the floor in the empty living room. "Papa's house smells," little Amara said softly, but she smiled anyway. Chuka stood up straight. "Uncle, thank you for everything. But we cannot stay where we are not wanted. Here, even in hunger, we still have peace." Nwabwi's eyes filled with tears. "My children, what have you endured?" That evening, after sitting with the children, Nwabwiz made a decision. "Chuka," he said, "I will honor your wish. You will stay in your father's house. But I will not leave you alone. I will give you money every month. Your uncles, aunties, and neighbors will check on you. You will grow in your own home, but never in suffering." Chuka bowed his head. "Thank you, uncle. God bless you." Chuka grew into a man faster than others his age. He dropped out of school and became an apprentice to a major businessman. He worked day and night, learned fast, saved wisely, and eventually rose to wealth and respect. He made a lot of money, too much money. Meanwhile, Nwabwiz, his uncle, faced disaster. A failed investment, a trusted business partner who cheated him, and one market fire that destroyed millions in goods. His once great empire crumbled. His children, once pampered, struggled to even pay school fees. One evening, Nwabwiz sat on his veranda, head in his hands. "How did I fall so low?" he whispered. A soft voice answered behind him. "Papa, don't cry." It was his daughter, now a young woman, the one who had secretly fed her cousins. Even Nena's pride could no longer hide their fall. One morning, a convoy stopped in front of the once grand mansion. People peeked through their windows. Chuka stepped out in a well-tailored suit, confidence in his stride. He walked up to his uncle, who stood by the doorway looking smaller than ever. "Uncle," Chuka said softly, "I heard about your troubles." Nwabwiz lowered his head. "I am ashamed to face you." "Don't be," Chuka replied. "When I had nothing, you helped me. Now you have fallen, let me help you." Nena came out slowly, her eyes wide with disbelief. "Chuka, you came?" He met her gaze with calm dignity. "Ma, bitterness ends here. Family stands, even when wounds remain." She swallowed hard, humbled. Chuka placed an envelope in Nwabwi's hands. "There is money here for now. Tomorrow, I will take you to see the property in your name. You will not struggle again." Nwabwiz broke into tears. "My son, you have wiped my shame." Chuka smiled. "No, uncle. You planted a seed. I am only watering the ground you once stood on." Nena approached Chuka slowly. Her eyes were swollen from crying. "My son," she whispered cautiously. Chuka looked at her gently. "Yes, Ani?" She fell to her knees. "I am sorry. I wronged you. I wronged your siblings. I let fear and jealousy blind me. Please forgive me." Chuka lifted her to her feet. "Auntie, the past is gone. What matters is the heart you carry now. I forgive you." Nena cried into his shoulder, relieved and humbled. Neighbors gathered, and the whispers began. The child they despised has become the savior of the house. From that day, Nwabwi's home came alive again, not with riches but with gratitude. His children found new hope under Chuck's support. Agochi, once the girl who secretly carried food, went on to study nursing. One of Nwabwi's sons became a manager in Chuck's company. And truly, Chuck's became not only a leader, but the heart of the family that once rejected him. Moral of the story: never despise anyone because of their situation today. Destiny can turn tables tomorrow. Kindness given today becomes a harvest tomorrow, whether to you or your children. True family is not defined by comfort, but by responsibility and compassion. Pride destroys, but humility rebuilds. The good you do for others will one day find its way back to you. Forgiveness releases blessings that bitterness can never produce. Bible verse: Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done. Do you think Chucks did the right thing by forgiving his uncle's wife? Leave your comment at the comment section. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more beautiful stories. Stay prayed up, stay peaceful, and never forget, God's love surrounds you always.